Hey guys, Fallen for Life here. I'm going to be showing you today how to flash the Benq drive of the Xbox 360. You're going to need a few components. First, a flash drive. I will be posting a video, or at least I'll put in the notes, how to set this up. It's going to become bootable, so yeah. You don't need that much space. This is just a 4 gig because it was spare. You can use the smallest, around, well, the smallest being like 32 megabytes. But that's just my opinion. You need an opened up Xbox 360 with the BenQ drive. And you're also, just as a note, you're going to need the power connected to it. You don't need the AV or any other cable. You just need power. And verify that's on. I'm going to need a SATA card. I recommend, since it's the most common and I believe most cheapest, I recommend the VIA VT6421 SATA card. And a SATA cable connected from the Xbox, this line, into the SATA card. And you're going to also need a computer that is able to boot from USB drives that are bootable. So let's get this connected. This is just going to be a short tutorial on just how to do it, basically. Being how to flash the Xbox 360 drive. So let's start this up. This came up because what it is that all the this is an IDE computer, so all the IDE lines are disconnected from the motherboard. You're gonna want to do this, but if not, you just have to be certain that you boot from the USB device. But if you want to, just for ease, you can disconnect all cables that are connected, the hard drive, and, well, diskette drive and disk drive from the motherboard, or wherever they're connected. If you're doing this on the laptop, I'm not sure what to do on a laptop, but, you could definitely find tutorials on that. So, let's boot from this USB. Alright, what you're going to want to do is, first of all, create a copy of the original firmware, which is the firmware that is currently on my Xbox drive. So what you're going to want to do is do DOS/R, or being read. With this DC70, the DC70 represents what the port number of the SATA card is that is connected to the Xbox. What you can do, just for ease, I'll show you this for now. Type in DOS/ once the USB boots up, and this whole list will come up. It probably looks like gibberish to those not really familiar with the software. But as you can see here, everything is IDE except for these two SATAs. What you're going to want to do, if you are patient, you're going to want to test out both of these. You're going to want to put in what's after the 0x, so either DC60 or DC70. For me, it is DC60 and DC70 because that's just the port number of my computer. But just type in DOS/ once the USB boots up, and this will come up. Look for the two keys that are SATA. Two lines that say SATA in it, and you're just going to want to test them both out. If you choose the correct one, as I will show, DOS/, or DC70 1A014 C:/origin.bin 0. With this code, it'll basically prompt the software to create a copy of the current firmware on the Xbox. So what you're going to want to do is hit enter. When you see this long note come up, just see, if you look at the end, it'll say, do you want to resend the command until the drive responds? Y/N in parentheses. You're going to want to hit Y. Once you hit that, as you can see, 0xFF. Now what you're going to want to do is first of all verify that your Xbox is plugged into the power. Plugged in firmly. So what you're going to want to do is turn on the Xbox. Now, just as a note, what you can do is just use a simple screwdriver with at least, a small point. You're just going to want to hit the top metal button in the power circle, or for ease, at least for people who don't really want to do that, you can just plop the faceplate on the Xbox real quick and just hit the power button. So let's do this. Turn on. As you can see, it went, well, it'll go from 0xD1, 0xFF to 0x80, then 0xD1. Now, as you can see, it's switching between 0x51 and 0xD1. If this happens for you and it doesn't go straight to the reading, you're going to want to turn off the Xbox for, a couple seconds and turn it back on. This probably won't come up for you if you haven't flashed your Xbox before, but yeah, this is just happening because I already have the file on my flash drive. Hit Y if this does come up for you somehow. If this does come up for you, just want to answer Y, and then this will come up. And currently, the software is creating a copy of the firmware on the Xbox. As you can see on the Xbox, the green light is flashing on and off. Do not, if you are worried that, oh, I did something wrong, you're not doing anything wrong. This is actually meant to happen. Alright, so now turn that off. And you're also going to want to turn off, well, first of all, I'll say reading finish, data sum, A to B. Data sum really doesn't matter what it says there, but you just want to verify that it says reading finished. So now you're going to want to turn the computer back off and turn it back on. Hurry this up. Hold up, kids. Gotta put this in the cha-cha. Just 1 second, everybody. Where do you go? Alright. The other phone of I go. Shit. Alright. Yeah, just charge my phone real quick. Alright. So once you turn it back on, reboot once again in USB. From USB. Now what you're going to want to do is erase the firmware from the drive.